Hello there! My name is Vaya, and welcome to 9 p.m. Choose your fighter. Janitor Gary would love to just watch bingo every day. Not paid enough. Still uses Walkman and thugs their groovy. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay, or... Sure. It's 9 p.m. on a Friday and you are pissed. You could have been at home watching bingo for about 30 minutes already. But you had to clean up after Steve, your good-for-nothing co-worker. Where the hell is he anyway? He probably just made a mess and left, like he always does. God damn it, Steve. As you walk back to your office, the lab is empty and quiet, but not unusually so. You pull out your ancient Walkman and are just about to turn it on as you hear a low growling sound. A stray or something that found its way into the building? Maybe you should go look? Or maybe it was nothing. You don't hear anything right now. And honestly, you really, really want to be done for today. Let's investigate. You carefully step out into the main hallway, trying to make as little sound as possible. At the end of it, near the bathrooms, you see a tall, kind of lanky figure. Wait a second, is that... Christ, it is Steve, that damn idiot. What the hell is he doing here? Yeah, ask him what the hell he's doing. Steve doesn't seem to appreciate your tone of voice all that much. He starts groaning and whining and drooling all over the floor? Okay, something isn't right with Steve. You start to wonder if he smoked weed in the bathroom again. Last time he did that, he threw up and you had to take him to the ER. Even had to pay the damn bill for him because he said he was broke. Come to think of it, did Steve ever pay you back for that? He said he would, but suddenly he turns around and growls right at you, interrupting your train of thought. He's... Oh god damn it, Steve has turned into a zombie! Demand our money. Steve seems a little confused. My money, you tell him again. Come on, you remember the ER visit? You said you'd pay me back. No reaction. Maybe this is excusable. You don't really know how good zombie memories work. Steve growls a little, but you're not sure if he's embarrassed to owe you money or angry about it. You look into his big, empty eyes. Listen, buddy, you know how expensive that was? You try again. It doesn't seem like Steve particularly cares. He seems to be more interested in... Oh no, he's not trying to eat you, is he? Hit him. Outage now is a little weird, but you've dreamt of giving him a scap with a mop for a while. Although you pictured him alive and not trying to get a bite out of you. Poor Steve. Maybe you shouldn't have yelled at him when he knocked over your toolkit yesterday. No, actually, that was warranted. He was being an idiot, and you told him to watch out several times. Hey Steve, you think I was too hard on you yesterday? You ask. Steve just stares at you, open-mouthed. No hard feelings, it seems. You give him a friendly nod. He tries to bite you again, but he can't do anything with the mop keeping him at bay. Good. Now what? Do a ninja kickflip. A ninja kickflip? What are you, a Street Fighter from a 90s video game? No, you're not. And this was a really bad idea. You fall down and break your neck. Zombie Steve stares at you blankly, probably surprised at how stupid this was. He doesn't even try to eat you. A pretty embarrassing way to go out. You think as your vision turns black. That's great. That's great. Katya. It's 9 p.m. on a Friday, and you've just awoken from your accidental nap in the break room. How embarrassing. Why did no one wake you up? In fact, where is everyone? And wait a second, it's 9 p.m. already? They didn't leave you here, did they? Oh my god, they totally did. And the door to the break room is locked. scream for help. There's no answer, only growling? An animal, maybe? Some kind of dog? But why would they let dogs into the labs? Suddenly, something rams the door from the other side. You jump back in shock and see a man bursting through, foaming at the mouth. Wait, you know this guy? Isn't it Steve the janitor? He's not all that good at his job, but he always greets you with a smile and you've grown to appreciate him. Now he looks straight out of a zombie film. You squeak as Steve comes closer and closer, his hands outstretched and reaching for you, like in a horror movie. Stop it, you shout, but he doesn't seem to understand you. He's probably trying to... eat you, to throw a tray at him and run. I'm too young to die, you scream as you grab the nearest chair. And I don't want my parents to have to pay my stupid student loans. You throw the chair at Steve as hard as you can and storm out of the break room. Running, it turns out, isn't all that easy with high heels on, but you can't stop, not until you've outrun Steve. Maybe we should have closed the door to the break room. You turn a corner and almost run into a wall. This is the end of the hallway. You cast a nervous glance back, but it doesn't seem like Steve is following you anymore. Still, you can't just turn back and go, right? Can you? What a mess. You should have never started working here. This whole lab is bad news. Alright, enough self-pitying. There's 2 doors you could go through to get out of here. You put your ear against each door and listen. One has pittering sounds coming behind it. Behind the other one is just that quiet. Both seem kinda suspicious, honestly. Take the door without any sounds. The deadly quiet side seemed like the better option at first, but you now realize why it was that quiet. A group of men in suits are sitting on the floor and viciously feeding on the body of another unpaid intern. Now they stop when they notice you, hungry eyes glaring at your direction. Gulp. You gulp. Coffee, gentlemen? There's a joke in here, somewhere. You think as they start tearing you apart. Really? Something about subordinates and the modern work environment. You want to tell them, but you're not sure they'd appreciate it. Bummer. Darn. Thank you for playing 9 p.m. This is currently where the alpha ends. I really, really want more of this game. Wait, let's try playing it again. Sure. Let's try again. I wonder if there's good endings as well. Janitor Gary. Okay, we read all this. Go to your office. Your shift is over, even if it wasn't your imagination. It's not your problem anymore. You're tired, and you don't get paid for overtime. As you put your supplies away, you hear the growling again, louder this time. Very loud, actually. It could be a raccoon that found its way into the lab somehow, but by the sounds of it, it would have been a really big and aggressive raccoon. And one with a really deep voice. Okay, it's probably not a raccoon at all. Just leave at the lab. No reason to fight with whatever not raccoon that thing is. You're just gonna head home and watch bingo. You close the supply closet and head down the hallway towards the elevator. As you press the button to go down though, nothing happens. They don't light up and there's no number indicating on which floor it is. Not even the quiet rumbling of the elevator signaling it's moving can be heard. Weird. What's even weirder is the small noise coming from inside the thing. It sounds like scratching? You're not easily frightened, but even you must admit there have been a lot of, let's say, unusual noises in the lab today. You stare at the closed doors of the elevator, unsure. The scratching quiets down a little. Suddenly the button you press lights up, and you hear the elevator moving down towards your floor. Yeah, sure. Which Which one should we take? Yeah, take the elevator. The elevator door is open and you step in. You see somebody's already inside. They look strange, kind of spaced out. Hurt yourself there, huh? You say with a glance at their bloodied hand. They don't answer. You shrug and press the button to the ground floor. They step closer, breathing heavily. Hey, would you mind? You say, slightly annoyed. Some people, you think. Your annoyance increases as they get even closer to you and start growling like a rabid animal. Now that's pretty shit manners on their part. You've had enough. Alright, listen here, buddy. They grab you and bite you in the face. You don't finish your sentence. Darn it! Okay, let's try Katya again. 9 p.m. Okay, we read all this. Try to kick it down this time. You're too weak to kick it down. Also, wouldn't this be destruction of private property? You don't have enough money to replace it. If it gets broken beyond repair. And you still have a ton of student loans to pay. Oh, there's gotta be another way. Ah, shoot. Try picking the lock with a hairpin. You crouch down with your hairpin and start picking the lock. It can't be that hard, can it? On TV, it seems to be over pretty quickly. As you're still moving the hairpin around, you hear something on the other side of the door. Has help arrived already? Hello? You call out cautiously. There's no answer, only growling? An animal, maybe? Some kind of dog? But why would they let dogs into the labs? Suddenly, something rams the door from the other side. You jump back in shock and see a man bursting through, foaming at the mouth. Wait, you know that guy? Isn't it Steve, the janitor? He's not that good at his job, but he always greets you with a smile, and you've grown to appreciate him. Now he looks straight out of a zombie film. You squeak. Steve comes closer and closer, his hands outstretched, reaching for you, like in a horror movie. Stop it, you shout, but he doesn't seem to understand you. He's probably trying to eat you. Throw a chair and run. Picturing. It's risky, but as soon as you enter, you sigh a big sigh of relief. The picturing was coming from a fat little raccoon, munching on something it found under one of the lab tables. Hey, don't eat that, you say. Who knows what it could do to you? The raccoon stares at you. Its eyes seem weirdly intelligent. Like it understood perfectly what you just said. Then it squeaks and runs away, disappearing down the hallway. Strange little critter. Suddenly, you hear a long, low growling sound. Wait a minute, you know that voice. Is that... It is her. Supervisor Jenna. Supervisor Jenna, who never thanks you for bringing her coffee. Supervisor Jenna, who made you mop the floor on your first day instead of showing you around the lab. Supervisor Jenna, who made you cry and then told her co-workers at lunch within your earshot. Supervisor Jenna, zombified. Looks like karma has finally caught up to her. You know you have to escape her, but the temptation is strong now that she can't fire you. Should you call her a few choice words? Stay strong. Escape. You have to stay strong and alive. Even though you have a whole lot to say to Supervisor Jenna, you turn and book it out of the next door. You can hear the footsteps behind you as she starts chasing you. Are zombies supposed to be this fast? Whatever, no time to think. You round the corner and immediately notice the open door to the second floor bathroom. Hey, maybe you can hide in here. If you close the door, Supervisor Jenna will just run past and you could safely search for another way out. You're proud of your idea. You quickly slip through the door and lock it behind you before Jenna could catch up to you. Phew, you're really lucky you noticed this door. Come to think of it, why was it even open in the first place? Hey, wait a second. Isn't that Steve by the stalls? Jesus, how did he get in here? You frantically try to open the door, but it jams and won't move an inch. Oh man, this sucks. You say to Steve. Sadly, he isn't very empathetic. Okay, I think this is going to be it for the first part of this. I am going to revisit this game because I quite like it. It's kind of funny, and yeah, I will keep an eye out for updates as well. Thank you for watching this, and if you're still here, might as well just subscribe, don't you think? Alright, see you in the next one. Bye!